Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Dark Elves playthrough, where we are currently cleaning up the remains of Chaos, which are floating around our lands. They're not too powerful now, and continuing our invasion of Ulthuan, which also has a Chaos army in it. We've got Kolek Suneater in here, and he is doing his thing, to be fair. He's slowly, he's smashing some of their places, and we'll see exactly what goes on, because we're going to see where he goes anyway before we decide where to go next.
Hag sorceress of Grog.
In fact, we're going to both hit here.
Die! Death and carnage await.
So we're both going to jump down to Gelen Vale to get this place captured. And effectively now what we're doing is we are... Nice easy auto for us. I don't need the cash at the moment, so we're not sacking it. While sacking is always fun, sometimes... Oh, that's annoying. So there is a special building here. But I can't get it because I'm a Dark Elf. Which does happen sometimes, to be fair. And let's get the walls going. I'm going to knock everything else over here because I'm actually not all that fussed. In fact, no, we'll leave this one because it gives me the negatives to Chaos Corruption. You, Marathi, can double time back up. And what are you on now? We are upping Slaughterlord at the moment, so that's good. Ooh. That's very good. That's very good, so I could recruit sorceresses in every province. And then I get a nice thing. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of things. It does give her a lot of extra things. It buffs up my sorceresses as well. We're going to push down here simply because it fits her character, even though I'm not a huge fan of her spells. Okay, Mr. Malekith, you can hit here. Nice easy auto. And again, now we are just, we're just effectively continuing our push. I do probably want to turn one army around, but at the moment they're not pushing from that direction.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
You can start heading here.
Favored of the Witch King. Going now.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Such slaughter.
And you guys can both jump out into the sea either side of him, so we can try and intercept him nicely. We do need to get another one of those armies. Is almost certainly going onto a Black Ark, guys, so that we can. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I've forgotten. I can have a Black Ark with an entire army and a Lord on it as well, actually, which is probably better, because then it can also have its own army. We're going to take the Fell Cargo, Trunk of Maps, and a nice little item again. We probably should throw some items at some of our guys at some point, but not just yet.
Anchors away.
You can get a Dark Steed, sir.
Dreadlord of
And
Nagaroth.
let's level up my Sorceress, who can also get a Dark Steed. Sorceresses, it's always useful getting your Sorceresses on, basically on things which can move quickly, because they move quickly. It sounds daft, but it means they can move around the battlefield quickly. They can get their spells off more. Oh, that's what I need to do. We'll up my public order here. Level you up and get some walls going. And end turn. So we're doing nicely there. We can get diamonds in Whitefire Tor as well, so that's very good. As I said, we're going to get lots of extra strategic buildings in Lothan as well. Though not from everywhere, but as you've already seen, we're getting lots of nice strategic buildings here. Right now it's just continuing my battle against the High Elves until Lothan is secure. We will probably want to make sure this coast is nice and secure. Kolek is going somewhere else. We do want to follow this way, annoyingly, so we probably are going to have to try and deal with him at some point. We're relatively friendly with Bretonia, so actually I'm not so fussed about them sailing around my coast. They are, for some reason, now a northern faction. Let's not go there. Because I think that Mazamundi is actually at war in the old world as well, so that's something we're going to have to deal with when we deal with it. And so once I've taken Ulfwan completely, we then need to decide where our next campaign is going to be. It's either going to be the old world. I will take an on-aggression pact with you, because you are you're a reasonable sized power, and I do actually want to get myself some trading partners at some point, though I am currently trading with Bretonia, I think, so that's not a bad thing. One mod I'm probably going to start playing with on my next playthrough is no great power penalties. Oh, here come the other Chaos armies, or another Chaos army. So we're going to need to pay attention to that. This is the thing to remember, guys, is there are multiple stacks of Chaos around, so they're not all necessarily just going to be going for me. Okay, you're just running away. So that's not a problem. I can leave you to just run away. Hopefully they'll go settle somewhere. I'm good friends with those guys. The only issue I've got here is he's kind of trapping my Black Ark a little bit. So my Black Ark is going to run. That is a lot of chaos. So we are going to start moving some of these guys back down this way in case they are coming for me. We'll rephrase that, because they're coming for me.
Lord of the Black Court.
Let's just look this way to see what's going on.
Cruel Dreadlord.
And he is just outside range of both of my armies, which again isn't a huge problem for me. Let's go retake Slaver's Point.
Druki Servant.
Lord of the Black Court. Malevolent Lord. Fear my malice.
Master of Cruelty.
Rejig these a little. Because I'm not so fussed about... Oh no, which one's which? Is Balthazar... Yeah, he's sword and crossbow.
Say, damn you.
I am Master of Destruction.
So we're just swapping some troops around just to sort out the armies a little more. And we're going to pop a new Black Ark out from here, which is going to have Balthazar boarding it.
Action stations!
Dreadlord of Nagara. Double time. Say, damn you.
Ah!
I must not fail. Tyrant of Nagara.
You can now start double timing it back over here. And this Black Ark is now a very powerful Black Ark. Don't think it really needs for Sorceress, but it means we can always pop a Lord out and get this army ashore if needs be as well. Let's keep looking through my places at what we can actually build and what's worth us building. How's my public order doing here? It's not great, so we are going to pop out a public order building. Here can wait for the time being. Again, at the moment it's just working out what's actually worth us getting, so... We want shades from all of these. Basically, they're going to be nice, solid production places for me. So, I don't think I actually want to build anything else here. We will pop down that, because while I don't mind having the corruption, there's no point in having corruption. Oh, actually, this gives extra research rate, so we're going to throw down that in a few places, that route in a few places. Because actually, extra research is always good. That already does the equivalent of that. You know what? I'm gonna get you to switching over to tax, and we are going to pop out some extra public order buildings. You can be built up, and that's pretty much just done. Oh, I want to have a look over here actually. Because I know that you can produce diamonds, but you're not at the moment. Okay, once they're leveled up, we'll get them producing diamonds. Okay. And here it can go back to tax rate. And a couple of levels up, one of my death hags. Which death hag is this? That's Malekith's death hag. You can up your HP. Oh, have we been... Yeah, we've already got the top level of the replenished troops, so that's good. And a sorceress is leveled up as well. Get arcane conduit to buff us up. And let's end turn. So we're potentially going to have an invasion somewhere up here. We're actually going to start building another army up in Malekith's old haunt. Just to try and deal with this chaos invasion. So we're probably going to drop off Balthazar for the moment and recruit a new lord down here, just so we've not got an extra lord we're having to pay for. It's a little annoying that every single Chaos Horde seems... all of these extra Chaos Hordes go for you. However, at least they don't all hit you at once. It would be quite nice if they did also hit other factions as well. They just maybe didn't have as big a horde, but it's an interesting mechanic anyway. It's just a bit instantaneous. I'd kind of prefer the old way, just having Chaos armies creeping in from various places. Though they are meant to be slipping through the veil, I guess, so they should just be able to appear in random places. I do think Mazamundi is probably going to be my next big target, because he's probably actually my biggest... Damn! He is probably my biggest opponent at the moment. So yeah, we're going to start chucking out some armies up here, because we're gonna be taking a big hit very soon. There's only 4 we can see so far. We should be able to intercept them, but we're potentially going to lose at least 1 settlement. You know what? Balthazar's just getting his army back for now. After all that faffing, he's just going to get his army back for the time being, and we're going to start building another army down in the bottom. No, I am going to knock him over. I'm going to keep changing my mind about this, guys. We've got plenty of income.
The air is thick with murder.
Can here build everything. Alright, so we just got another tech. We've got 2 rights we can do, so buffing up sorceresses and allowing us to create a black arch. We'll get the buffs for our sorceresses for the time being. Right, I want a sword and shield lord. This is one we've had before.
What violent delights!
Straight out for 8 of them. We can't build shades here, but that's fine for the time being. This is just a quick thrown together defensive force.
Seeking
I watch from the shadows. I have command. Hag sorceress of Gron.
Okay.
The chill wind.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
No!
You can get knocked over, however. I don't need you anymore. Your purpose is done.
Master of cruelty.
You can start double timing it back down here to deal with that Chaos Horde.
Black-hearted dreadlord. Advance.
Wow, so they really are... Oh, wow.
Fear my
So we're going to
malice.
take him on shortly, and we're going to take advantage. So that's why all those guys were zotting up there. They were trying to take advantage of that. So, let's go for the extra armour to start with to make my guys a little bit... That's the straight armour to start with, and then we'll go for the mixed one, and then the damage.
Victims everywhere.
So that's why all these guys were zerging up here. They were taking advantage of the territory which the High Elves had lost there in Lothan, which could well sort where my next war is going to be, because I'm not sure I want to share Lothan with other factions. So we're going to smash this little army, then we're going to cap these two places, and then we're going to work out where we're going to continue our invasion. Though it might be moving this army, you know, might be moving some forces down to deal with others. Okay, so they're running away from me. I'm not fussed. That horde is tiny, so I can deal with that at a later date. It is a horde, so it can build itself back up, though. That is the thing to remember when you let hordes go. And that is what I didn't want to happen, so... Damn. That is annoying. However... there could be worse things. So, no, we've got this little chaos invasion coming up here, which hopefully will get dealt with relatively soon. It's are annoying being in there. They're going to go take their right in front of me, aren't they? God damn it. So, yeah, we're going to fall back and take the other place, and then we're going to push back over. Ooh, actually, if they want to land there, that's perfect. And actually that's perfect if they want to go and land there. They're disappearing off, so I'm not fussed about them. Hopefully they'll get taken out by another faction. Let's see exactly what's going on. The Vessels of Chaos are still somewhere. Hopefully they're going to get dealt with by somebody else, however. We're possibly going to lose a couple of territories in Ulthuan again.
Yes.
Right, let's turn around and cap here.
A vile corruption is spreading.
Chosen of Cain.
You can fall into the Eagle Gate, because I actually want them to land. Because I can hold them.
Come, join us.
His garrison isn't great, but I can also then drop to defend if needs be.
Bloodshed becomes me. I
You're
have
just going
dark
to
purpose.
look forwards just to keep their attention, because I'm not actually planning on attacking there with him, but that just keeps them looking at us anyway.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Hoist the colours!
You can come through this way. You can move down to support for the time being. These guys, this place is probably going to get another lord and put ashore somewhere, but for the time being, keeping on here is not the end of the world. Okay, one of my other lords has leveled up. You're going down there. You've been pushing through Raid Leader nicely. So we'll finish off Raid Leader.
Druki nobility.
You could use an assassin, but I don't think I can recruit any heroes here.
die!
Okay. Let's get the extra reserves and enter. And he's going to go back into Nagaron, where he's going to get a brand new shiny army. And we're potentially going to... What I might do is I might sail over and pop an army here just to get ourselves a foothold over here again. Just to focus the Varg on me. And just keep a large army stationed over there. I just want to look at my diplomatic options next turn. Keep an eye on where that Chaos army is going in the seas there. However, that's not bad. I actually control part of the sea here nicely as well. I do really want to get hold of Lothens sooner rather than later. So once we've done... That's perfect, you see. By just moving my army up there, I've pulled them back. However, they do have some other big armies I need to pay attention to. Basically, these Chaos pulling me down here is not actually necessarily... Well, it's left me very exposed in the north of Lothen. So, you know, while I'm building up more armies at the moment, I am still quite exposed. So, I could still have a fair bit of... Well, they could still charge into me quite easily. While I'm... we've also got quite a bit of corruption here, but again, I'm not so bothered about corruption, so... And this is actually perfect. He says, kind of hoping it's perfect. Oh! And they've got another army on that side, so that's going to be where my, my Black Ark is going to head down to invest to deal with him. Okay, perfect. Oh! That was a nice easy battle, and we'll finish him off next turn. At some point we're going to have to deal with these little intruders in my territory. It's definitely my territory, guys. We'll deal with them, So this horde is growing. I think I need to just give them a little show of might. They are very friendly with me, but I need to make it completely clear that, you know, they are mine.
Noble of Nagaroth, with noble purpose. Destruction lies beyond. Yes, more power, more.
Okay.
Cruel Dreadlord.
In Nagaroth, the weak perish.
Establish a garrison.
Let's keep pushing up Slaughterlord. Oh wow, she's got a couple. And my mage has also leveled up nicely. Let's grab Earthing. You can pull back now.
I accept. By Cain. Back a while.
Why do I not get reinforcement? Oh, I attacked the wrong army. I need to attack the army. Which is actually sieging. I tell you what, I'm going to leave that for now. We'll get that sorted out again next turn. Simply because if I mess up, I don't have enough movement to get myself back. Which is a bad thing, I hear. Let's get my admin out of the way. You're good.
Master of cruelty.
I'm going to wait for them to attack.
We are besieged. Lord of fear.
You can start double timing it down to intercept that guy.
Noble boy.
You're still moving. Ooh, we still have some public order issues here. That should be sorted by that. And what else do I want to build here? Walls. Always walls. Okay, we're actually out of money, so I don't know why I'm clicking through places. And let's end turn. So we're potentially going to get a humongous defensive battle at Tor Anrock. Even if we lose it, it will hopefully be enough that Malekith can move in behind and smash the remnants of that Chaos Force. The other little Chaos Invasion is coming up, but I'm in a better position. Well, as you saw, that's what we're dealing with Tor Anrock. We're in a far better position to deal with that than we were before, so I'm not particularly worried about that. I would like to get rid of a Colex Sun Eater wherever he's gone, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. If he comes ashore, I can deal with that nice and easily. Yeah, they're holding the Tower of Listen. They're going to push forwards again, and then I'm going to push forwards again. So we're going to have a little bit of a back and forth there. They are pushing another army in, so I need to get my other army from up here. They're going to start pushing back down to Lothern again, so that they're going to be back into Lothern very soon. You know, which will strengthen our fortifications in Lothern. It does, however, leave Nagaron a little bit vulnerable, but as you've seen, I can push together armies in Nagaron very quickly. Oh, it's at war with me. Right, I think I can do better here than it thinks I can do, so I'm going to fight this one. If I lose it, I lose it, guys. I will probably get recapped. The main worry is all of these hell cannons are... that's a lot of hell cannons, guys. But they've not got much which can actually go over my walls, so they're going to have to breach my walls here, which actually benefits, well, I say it benefits me, I don't have any blackguard here, do I? Annoyingly, I don't have any blackguard defending here, oddly.
Druki!
Druki! Dark Riders!
But also my towers here do lots of damage. So we're going to try and take out at least one of those. Some of them are going to go straight onto those hell cannons as well. And you can go straight onto that chariot. In fact, you can go straight onto their lord. This is what I have to be aware of. They might well smash my walls very quickly, in which case it might be a matter of pulling back early.
Dreadlord! Very well.
Let's get you two up onto the wall here. Let's break off this bit of wall, actually. Let's just generally break off the walls for the time being. No, we need to hold this bit of wall.
At once. Certainly.
Dealers in death.
Some of you guys can actually pull over here.
Visions of destruction.
Corsairs! By your command. Going!
And you guys can try and hold here.
We are ready! Enemy magic!
And you guys can hammer into them. I'm not sure we're going to do so well here. We've got a crack in our wall.
Corsairs! On to slaughter! Onward! Onward!
You guys can get yourselves involved. Let's pop another breath off. They're hammering this bit of wall as well now. Here comes a chariot. countercharge them. This is where things are going to get interesting, guys. Why do I have such low-level units defending here? Everywhere else I defend seems to have at least Blackguard. Not sure we're going to win this one, guys.
Witch elves, indeed. Daughter of Nagaroth.
My lord can get down here,
Doom. I am ready.
as can the Death Hag. We'll leave the Witch Elves fighting. My Dark Shards can all pull back now, where they can be in better use. Okay, that's good. That's a nice pop for us. So our Murderous Prowess has just propped, which will help us.
Excellent! Dark shards.
Moving out.
Oh damn, okay, that was bad timing to bring my archers down actually, but
Advance!
they're gonna, I want to get these guys shooting into these guys as they come through. Okay, they're breaking, you can get down now.
Okay. Moving out. To destruction.
Okay, we're holding, we are still holding. I'm a little worried they're going to crumble the wall below their own troops over here, but we're actually holding reasonably here. You can turn around to start shooting there.
Dealers in death. Attack.
You guys can actually shoot there.
Dark shards.
Slam a breath spell through. Oh, I can't do it on a wall.
Merciless warriors. Dark shards.
This is annoying when they start breaking through your own troops.
Nagarothi.
Okay, things are not good in the centre.
Pull back.
Pop an explosion there.
Witch elf, king.
Things are also not necessarily so good on the wall. However, we are making them pay for this. You know, they are paying in blood for this. They're probably not going to be able to push on anywhere after this place. So I can deal with this loss.
Cold-blooded killers. No survivors.
Dark shards. Urathan. On to slaughter.
Ugh, they're now shooting directly into my troops there. Come on, the Chosen are. Unsurprisingly, the Chosen are tough. That's it, we're breaking here as well. This isn't going to last much longer, guys. But it's been a good... You know, we've not done badly. It's a close defeat there. It was their Hell Cannon which really did it in for us. I did mess up on the walls a little, but no. I needed to focus parts of the walls. I might have even been better there, just ignoring the walls completely and just basically fighting a square in the centre. So, but you know, these things happen. I need to go and recap there quickly if I can. Ooh, that might be interesting because they might attack the others. Hopefully they're going to run off to lick their wounds rather than attacking somewhere, but that's not a powerful army, so I'm not that fussed by it. Now he might charge down to settle in that place which I just lost. Unfortunately I can't really do anything about it because obvious reasons. Let's have a quick look at my diplomacy. Ooh, let's get some trade going.
Boon.
Agreed.
I will.
Get military access.
You are shrewd.
Do I have a defensive alliance with Bretonia, who technically hate me, and I'm currently also friends with
I hunt.
somebody they really dislike?
Why do come? What can we
Non-aggression,
help you with
back,
this night?
tree, trade agreement, and military access.
So,
Greetings, stranger.
Nice. You're
Very
not
well.
getting military access, however. That's very beneficial. This is because we're all fighting chaos, which is causing a lot of these people to like me quite a lot
Darkness
more.
comes.
Yeah, he dislikes my treaties with Bretonia, unsurprisingly, because
You reek of anguish.
he is not friendly with Bretonia. However, that does give me a nice place to start my invasion. Is there anybody else I can potentially get a trade agreement with at this point?
Champion of the lady.
I can't believe I'm friendly with Bretonia. I can't believe Bretonia are kind of stuck up there, though. That's been really good for my income as well, getting all those extra trade agreements.
King of the truth.
Right.
Crush the weak. Fight for me.
It's big battle time, guys. This is going to hurt. Oh, damn. Guys, okay, I'm actually going to be stopping this here because we are at 36 minutes and this battle is probably going to take another good 10-15 minutes, guys. So we'll actually be stopping this one here. So straight in the next one, we will have the start of this battle. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this. Tune in next time for the end of this battle.